Hey, what's up, friends and family? As I was out jogging, I noticed one of my favorite plants is starting to spring up. And I'd like to introduce you all to it. It's a commonly used plant, but hey, I introduce you anyway. And this plant is YellowDock. Its scientific name is Rumex Crispus. It's a very dynamic plant. You can use it whether it's just sprouting up, whether it's a somewhat mature YellowDock with lots of foliage, or whether it's a mature YellowDock that's starting to produce seed and flower. I'll show you this plant at each growth stage. Let's see if we can find one in the growth state I'm speaking of. Okay, so this, you see that? This is a first yearling. It grows low to the ground in a formation called a basal rosette. And it doesn't have much of a root system at this point. So there will be no use on digging it up. We don't want to do that right now. But these leaves are high in vitamin C, potassium, and iron, and a few other minerals that's very important. They have a somewhat sour taste to them, but not sour in a bad way, in a good way. Like refreshing, similar to purslane. Yes, they contain oxalic acid. I think I'm pronouncing that right. But you don't need to worry about it. The amount of leaves you would need to eat to cause harm is almost impossible unless you're an asshole. At this stage, the leaves are a bit bigger, not as tender, okay? But you have a little bit more of a root system. But you know what? I say still don't dig it up. Okay, we want to give a plant a chance to reproduce before we uproot it. But still, you can still eat the leaves. I found them to be good if you bake them at a low temperature, similar to how they do the kale chips. Nice and light, flavorful. Put a little sea salt on it. You're all good. So, let's get to its final stage in life. And later in the summer, I'll show you all these plants, especially these I'm going to show you now, while they're alive and healthy. So this, I hope you guys can see that. This stem grows out the center of the basal rosette. Grows up, and here it produces seed and flower. And it's not a aesthetically pleasing flower, but it serves a biological function, not to fucking amuse us. But these seeds that'll grow from here are not really steady. It'll look similar to this. Shit is dead, but you get the idea. See these seeds? These seeds, when they're green and ripe and tender, first of all, they're not bad tasting. They give you this overwhelming sense of well-being. And that's probably due to the high amount of iron, but, maybe not. Because this is pretty sure that doesn't have the highest iron content of another plant or another part of a plant. But for some reason, it makes you feel really good. But why would I think iron? Because iron escorts oxygen throughout your body, including your brain. Iron is a cofactor for serotonin. Iron can and will affect the cognitive function of a person, the cognitive and emotional development of children who's still in the womb. So that's how important this plant is. And at this point, it would be okay to dig up the plant for the root. It's had a chance to reproduce and spread its seed literally. So that's YellowDock. That's its uses. And it's not only good for iron, it's not only good as a laxative. It's the central nervous system. It relaxes the central nervous system. Um, it helps cleanse. It helps the liver cleanse itself, amongst many other things. Alrighty, gotta go. You guys take care.